All right, guys, take a look at this. This is something that I was reading into. It's Big Buck Hunter by Arcade1Up. And this is a cabinet they're coming out with, I think, in the next coming months. And I like this cabinet, and I'll tell you why. Big Buck Hunter is a really good game. And from my point of view, not only is it a good game, it still makes money. And let me explain. So in New York City, if you have locations, I don't care what it is, we'll say bars. A lot of the bars that we have as locations, they used to have like a pool table, a mega touch, they would have a golden tee, and sometimes they have a big buck hunter. What happened in the last, I don't know, I would say 5 years is all the mega touches, those are those touchscreen games, they were just becoming obsolete. People have cell phones, and a lot of the stuff that you could do on a Mega Touch, they can do on a cell phone. Those games just started to lose money, and out went the Mega Touch. You still had a Golden Tee, and then the other game that was being pushed was Big Buck Hunter. And so now if you walk into a bar, you might have a pool table, you might have a Big Buck Hunter, maybe you have a golden tee. You don't even have a jukebox anymore. They were doing this internet jukebox. I would say 50% do. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is I've noticed that Big Buck Hunter, this game, it does things that you can't replicate on a iPhone or a cell phone. So even though the people have phones, a game like Big Buck Hunter still makes money. You're still going to a location and you're making money off of a Big Buck Hunter. It doesn't matter if it's a brand new one or an old one. That's because you're physically picking up something and you're holding something, and you're firing the gun, and people like that, and it does well. The Mega Touches, the people I think were feeling like this is something I could play on my phone, and a lot of the games were kind of the same. They all depended. But Big Buck Hunter was a fun game. It's definitely a moneymaker. It still makes money. And now that Arcade1Up is putting this out, a lot of people are saying, this could be something different for, at-home game use. Another big game, I don't know, would they come out with, like Time Crisis or, Police Trainer, or, there's 1,000 of those, games. Operation Wolf. Those were fun games from, you're talking about the 90s up to the 2000s. Those are great gun games. I don't know if they would do that, but they could. These games are a lot of fun. I like them. The other thing that I've noticed is this Big Buck Hunter that's coming out from Arcade1Up. First, I saw that it had 3 games in the cabinet. Then I saw it might have 4 games in the cabinet. So it has 4 different styles of games. I'm wondering in the future if they do come out with another gun type game, if that game would have like different games. Like maybe it would have like a Terminator, and then maybe an Operation Wolf, or, something along those lines. Because those are definitely a different feel, right? They play different. It's not, your joystick or your trackball. These are, you're moving things around, and they're a lot of fun. Even when you go to places like Dave & Buster's and Chuck E. Cheese, they still have these light gun games. You still see like a Time Crisis, or there's like a Jurassic Park that's a pretty popular game I noticed, which is another light gun game. It's a big game, and that's it. Again, I find these things interesting. I like this arcade, this Big Buck Hunter. I mean, the pictures that I'm seeing of it, it looks like it's almost like a big machine or a bigger machine. I don't know exactly, how it's positioned. The few pictures that I saw that was sent to me, some of them had like 3 games on it, and then another picture had like 4 different Big Buck Hunter games on it. And I guess like when it does come out, whatever the final product is, I'm sure it will be good. And that's really it. Like, subscribe, comment. If you know anything more about this, definitely comment. I like all these things, and I'm interested in it. I like that retro gaming and a lot of these old school games are coming back because they'll get a younger generation into them. And these games, I think, are fantastic. If you could walk into a 1980s arcade, 1990s arcade, it's way different than what it is now. I don't think you can ever replicate that. Anyway, again, like, subscribe, comment. Hope everybody's doing well. God bless you, and I will talk to you guys later.